This flavor... Zhongling, it tastes wonderful.
Really? I didn't have a chance. You already knew. Wait.
About that, my grandfather, as a child, he used to say, since then, for me, as I said earlier, this recipe came from those same notes. It's still...
Ancient did? Well, we call them... Seeing guoba just reminded me of something. I actually made this dish on the...
How did you
It was in a cave, then I ended up falling asleep. And when I woke up, I found out that guoba had eaten every last one. Guoba followed me around ever since. We're back... Hold up! Stop the conversation! Look! The stone! It burst open!
It's...
Guoba?
Ah, I see the chili mince cornbread buns have...
Master! Granny, look!
Oh, indeed.
Guoba is a god?
You asked me if a sufficiently festive act. The stove god has always been a deity with great affection for the people, and who act passion can be a technique, a skill. Masterful chefs is wonderfully but just now the enormous... Of course, the stove god himself is not contained within the statue. The true stove god has... How does it feel? Seeing a statue of yourself from your glory days?
Glory days? Wait, what happened? Did guoba used to be different from now?
Oh, yes. But all the
a god surrendering...
the kinds of the threat of disaster he wants, it was his you mortals know. Marchosius, god of the stove, born from a spark when stone struck stone. He was a god with a great love for humanity and their well-being. Millennia ago, the people sought to expand their city. They built a dwelling on the plains and called it the Gueli Assembly. The stove god cared greatly for the people, turning himself into minions who went into every home, fostering food and solidarity alike. Alas, their home was taken by a flood. The waters ravaged the Gueli Assembly and forced the people back south to Liyue Harbor. Though the distance was not far, the journey was plagued by a terrible storm. For a dozen days, the Adepti stayed by their side. During this time, the stove god cooked an ancient delicacy, flatbread with a meat sauce to stave off the cold and damp, fit for those on the move. Centuries later, disaster and plague arose once more. The stove god would appear no longer, for he placed all of his power into the land itself to quell the calamities. His power expended, and his wits greatly reduced. Thus his body decreased in size. By the time he parted ways with us, he wasn't even the height of a human. He told Rex Lapis and I of the dishes that bring joy and of the secrets of the flame, then went into the mountains and entered into a long slumber. The stove god departed, and Guoba was born. When he awoke, he ate the chili mince cornbread buns placed on the offering table by a young lady in yellow. Though he did not remember the past, he was profoundly moved and decided to follow this young lady thereafter. The stove god had quietly disappeared, but the vendors rose early to hawk their wares. People went out to buy goods, lit their stoves, and cooked food, just as they had done every day for as long as they could remember. In Liyue, things have always been this way. Nature provides, the mountains rejoice. We are blessed by heaven's good grace.
Years have gone by. The world has transformed, but our way of life survives.
Misfortune is only a season. It is the moment that we should embrace.
Past meets present. Heritage becomes legacy. Long into the future may we thrive.
You once told me that dining is it is a matter of a humble meal of maid. My dear friend, Liu has...
Guoba, this is kind of a huge deal. Why didn't you say anything?
Oh,
Guoba...
Xiangling.
Do not be sad in this world, but he has gone further. So since you...
I will!
Xiangling, you have an adept the moment he awoke. After all that,
That's right.
you may be the first person in history to give the Stove God the experience.
If that's true...
Well then, Traveler, Paimon, Xiangling, thank you all very much.
I guess my dad's probably... He thinks about you.
Oh, goodness. Off we go then.
Hi, Dad! I'm back! Oh no! Guoba's taken off!
Oh, it's you. Hello there.
Oh, bless my soul.
Given the season,
Quite right. And it also gave us the chance to run into you. Guoba may not...
So... Guoba...
friendship will all... Traveler, what do you think of the name of this festival? Moon Chase. The moon is a fond memory. All these things.
Such exuberant life force. It's Traveler. Now,
I simply have to try this. I simply have to try the winning dish at this year's Master of Chefs.
Snow that once adorned the world in silver, thaws to reveal the gleam of the fruit upon frost-laden branches. How picturesque. Only some tea would make this setting more complete.
be epic! Let's light it up! Let's light it up! Let's light it up!
I see your power.
Stand back!
Stabilize!
Benny's adventure team, assemble!
I created another universe and founded paradise. For I, Fischl, am...
Off we go! Let's light it up!
Useless! Gather! For it!
Let's light it up! Let's light it up!
Useless! Stabilize! Useless! Worthless! Gather!
Add Astro.